they tend to have this image of females just like going up there and showing their bodies, and just like some guy came in, turned on music bot and started playing porn noises. When I tell people, hey, I stream games on Facebook, and then they're like side-eye me. Yes, dude, serious.
I'm Jake, I'm from Cilisos.
My name's Adriana. I am one of the committee members from the New Normal who's actually hosting Rise of Athena All-Female Valorant Tournament 2021 this year. I hold the secretarial position. I am a female gamer myself.
Hi, my name is Ellemonade. I go by Ellemonade as my gamer tag. You guys can call me Elle. I am everything. I'm a shoutcaster, cosplayer, streamer, and I guess most importantly, I'm a gamer.
Like Ellemonade, I'm also like a lot of things. I'm a cosplayer, streamer, and MC, and also currently very new to the shoutcasting world. I'm also very much a competitive gamer.
I have probably over 20 years of gaming experience. You could call me somewhat of a pro gamer myself, you know. I play the OG Tetris. The Rise of Athena event is gonna be a Valorant tournament. So like all of you play Valorant, which agent you guys play probably the most? Your favorite?
The ones that I made, I can't give you a name of an agent, but I can give you the role of the agent, which is a sentinel role. Like those people who are more towards like macro kind of gameplay style, where their skills were more into like finding information, slowing down teams and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's the role that I play.
I like playing support roles. Helps the team get things done, maybe get a site cleared or an opportunity for my team. But if I were to pick a character from Valorant, then it would be Breach.
I was pretty much the person that was always behind. So I was always like the sentinel and also the support main. These few months I actually gone more into the duelist role. So they're the hard pushers that actually get the first frags and actually allow you to enter site. As of now, I'm actually more of a jet main.
So why do you guys pick Valorant as your game of choice?
When Valorant came out, I remember my friends were really hyped about it. And after that, I was like, okay, you know what? Let me check out what's so interesting about this game. It's a bit different rather than just 5v5 shooting guns at each other, throwing grenades. It's more like, oh, you need to have lineups and use your ability, creative ways to kill people. That's what really attracted me to play Valorant and also to actually have a gaming tournament on Valorant itself.
I was very hyped, but I'm a Riot sim. So whatever that company produces, I'm just gonna go straight for it.
Wait. Did you play League?
Yes, I do.
Oh, no wonder.
I'm a big Riot fan.
We love League of Legends so much, and here finally Riot was going to produce another game. Obviously we didn't expect a gun game to come out of it. Instead of like, it's not even like, you know, shooting for fun and everything. It was like you need to aim here, pre-fire, you crosshair placement, and suddenly like, I don't know how, but I got really into it. I think it was just really fun. The artwork was also really nice. It's really stylized. It has its own character. First, I remember listening to the lobby music and I was like, this is some cool beats I can jam to.
That sounds awesome, man. I should play more Valorant, not gonna lie. So what's it like being a female streamer in Southeast Asia? Because like you guys are Malaysians, right? And I'm assuming most of your audience also comes from either Malaysia or like the surrounding region.
Being a female streamer in Southeast Asia, especially the region here, when I first started out, everyone was very supportive and I had great friends that taught me how to stream. It has been very fun and entertaining actually to learn and stream with others. Sometimes you do feel like, you know, you might not be like up to a certain standard of streaming, especially if you're starting out.
I share a similar sentiment to Rina. I'm not going to lie, it's difficult. Even the first time that I streamed, I had a really interesting experience to say the least.
Compared to those that have like gone through this platform longer than you have, then you start to see like, oh, they're doing things differently. All in all, that's just my personal experience with streaming here, and I just started.
I guess just as because you're a female, right? You are definitely on camera, and there will be trolls on the internet. That is for sure. There will never be a day that there are no trolls. When I started at that time, it was like maybe three years ago. So streaming was considered new, and the only standard that we had was literally open your camera, play a game, and go live on Facebook or something. There are some people who are very supportive. Like I'm very grateful for that. But there are also some people who just kind of see you as like an easy target to pick off. I've gotten like stream snipe, and then they were like, okay, let's a different game, but still a competitive game. Then they will all chat and be like, hey, I'm on stream, ma, and like, you know, it really puts you on the spot. But I think one thing I really learned from that is to grow your resilience, your mental strength. You call the shots on your stream at the end of the day. Unfortunately, because Southeast Asia has a lot of people who play on mobile phones or so, they tend to have this image of females just like going up there and showing their bodies and just like minimizing the game camera down. So it's very difficult for us when I tell people, hey, I stream games on Facebook, and then they're like side-eye me. At least for me, Rina, and a few other people I know, a majority of people I know, we are trying our best to push out the standard to make sure that one, streaming, not just a female or male in Southeast Asia is standardized to like a level that we can fight with Western content. But the other one is, of course, if you're female, there's even more of a stigma. Yeah.
All right. So more specifically, right, into things that you experience while you play games, especially multiplayer games, right? When female gamers are involved, and I see weird comments, very nasty. Do you remember any specific instances of this kind of thing happening?
Like me personally, when I actually turn on my mic and give information, the first thing they will either do is either comment on my voice, asking if I'm a prepubescent boy, or if I'm a girl. If I were to go with a girl, they'll definitely come with either try to flirt with you or give you sexist remarks.
Actually, most of my experiences of getting this toxic girl thing, it doesn't come from the game itself. But I experienced this a lot as a streamer actually. When I first started streaming, the first time ever, I did a community stream, and I thought, hey, it's a community, people should be supportive. And I let people come in and just be, hey guys, come in, we're gonna play some custom games, you know, super fun and everything. Some guy came in, turned on music bot, and started playing porn noises. Yes, dude, serious. Yeah, so I feel like he only did that just because he knew that I was an easy target. Like, you can see me on stream and stuff like that, and you know, and you just get the kick out of it, just like, haha, let's try and do it.
To see a reaction, right? What do you guys think of the Malaysian or the Southeast Asian esports scene right now?
I believe that the esports scene in Malaysia is steadily growing.
Okay.
It has potential for greater things. But right now, we're just not in the position to actually even to think about esports, you know? We don't actually have that much competitive gamers that has a certain standard. Being a part of the community and seeing the esports scene in Malaysia when it was not even declared by our government, not much support. It's too small, and we don't have a right type of system to even educate people on the competitive scene in gaming, especially here in Malaysia.
Well, there's this stereotype that like if you play games, right, especially like with Asian, I want to say Asian parents, but that might be unfair. Like, oh, if you're playing games, you're wasting time. You should be studying. You should be working, right? That might be contributing to whatever's going on right now.
Actually, you're definitely not wrong of that. It's also because of how, like you say, Asian parents, it's because of that mentality. It doesn't allow really real potential gamers to actually go further ahead. So there are actually a lot of potential for Malaysia to go further ahead with esports, just that it's not doing well, maybe not in the right system, not in the right format. Because of that, it's not great here. Most players can only hope to do better, especially if you're Malaysian. You can only hope to do better if you're overseas.
So definitely esports scene is really undermined, I guess, in Malaysia. So we can only hope for the better.
Do you guys see yourself sort of like actually being able to make a living just by streaming full time?
I've seen people try really hard to do it. Very few of them are able to basically just get the money rolling, you know. Streaming, it's labor.
Of course, it's hard work.
Essentially, you always be putting out yourself out there. You always get criticized and stuff like that. If you do make it, right, most of the time it's because you grow your brand so strong that you're able to get a sustainable amount of income every month, and usually most of the time when that happens, it's through contracts from programs of the platform or brand endorsements, and essentially that is the aim of a streamer at the end of the day.
So the next segment is going to be like questions that's more related to shoutcasting and shoutcasters. What inspired you guys to, you know, scream your lungs out for video games?
I started out in uni, so even like marshalling, like volunteering to marshal for events, I was like, ooh, I'm a part of it. And it was those events where you get to see the whole works, right? The broadcast side, you see the background, you see, and then you meet like maybe other marshals, other shoutcasters, and so I made like a few friends and stuff like that. And then they were always like, "Hey, you like games? You're pretty presentable. You can speak English.
Okay.
Why don't you shoutcast?" And at the time, I was like, "But shoutcasting is such a huge feat. Like you need to be like super analytical, super quick on your feet to pick up the information that you have. Of course, you try not to stutter." So I was like, "Nah, man, not for me." When Valorant came out, I was really passionate about Valorant. When someone asked me if I wanted to cast for Valorant, I didn't even know the cast. I was just like, "Yes." Yeah, and then I remember like the week before my cast, I was like, what did I do? Yeah, and I had a really great time. I really enjoyed getting booked to sit in front of a PC and just talk.
Did you actually shout though?
Yeah, of course you shout, you have all the clutches, and that's why Valorant is fun, right? Because you have all these moments. I feel like it improves me, my speech, my quick thinking,
Right.
and stuff like that. And I see a lot of good things out of it. So that's why I continue on with shoutcasting up until now. One thing that people don't know about shoutcasters, when we get tired like after like the 5th, 6th hour, sometimes honestly we're watching the game, but we're not really watching the game.
You just like space out.
Yeah, okay. I won't disclose the name of this shoutcaster, my friend.
Right,
He's a
right.
close friend, right? So the last time I was shoutcasting with him, and I was just like, oh, blah 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 blah, the memories, and I was like reading, and then I could see the corner of my. He's like, and then I was like, blah blah blah, and then I stopped, and he's like, yeah, that was definitely a really good play.
Just like,
I thought it was the most,
I'm back.
yeah, I thought it was the most hilarious thing ever.
Did anyone notice?
No, no one notices.
Amazing. All right.
So it's really like tactics you learn, like, okay, if I'm not paying attention, filler words first, pick up something, okay, talk about that.
Let's go on into the event, right? So, Adriana, you mentioned what was earlier that you guys' inspiration for this Rise of Athena event was because some of you played Valorant and you guys think it's a suitable game to sort of like pull in people to join, right? Do you have anything else to sort of like add to that?
I think in our heads, we kind of wanted, because it is our final year project, we're only diploma students, there's still our degree, but we wanted to kind of contribute to the cause. Typically see like online concerts, or like maybe an exhibition or something like that. But for us, we wanted it more to be very like entertaining while also kind of like going towards our interests. So for us, we were all gamers. I think when they saw me, they were like, why not go for an all-female tournament? The stigma, and I'm just like, yeah, I know the stigma is it is annoying at times, but sometimes as a female gamer, to actually survive playing the games without having it affect your gameplay, like without affecting your mood, you kind of need to not be too soft-hearted. You need to kind of like understand like, okay, this is how it is, this is how people kind of treat female gamers in the gaming industry. My teammates and I wanted to kind of take the first step onto breaking the stigma, contribute with our final year project to a greater cause. So that's actually why we wanted to have this entire Rise of Athena. And also Athena, we actually chose it's because it relates back to the Greek Olympian goddess, because she is the goddess of war. For Rise of Athena, a tournament, we thought it'd be best to actually have her name included as like our emblem.
So that's where the name came from. All right.
Yes.
Thank you guys for coming, and I wish all of you luck. Shoutcasters, you guys are gonna do a good job. I know it. And everyone who's watching this video and not watching this video, tune in for the Rise of Athena event happening on.
It'll be happening on our Facebook page, The New Normal, and it will be live streamed on the 17th and the 18th of July.
Right.
So please tune in and support us and
Yeah,
support
yeah,
the
yeah,
stigma.
yeah. All right. So any closing words, guys?
Tune in to the Rise of Athena, guys. Also, Jake, I hope that, one day you'll find your calling somewhere in gaming. You sound like you have a lot of potential.
Hey. Who knows? I might be shoutcasting next time,
Who knows, he might be a pro Valorant player since he just started yesterday.
I'll probably
true.
I'll probably need to get like cybernetics like into my hands or something to like react to those games.
Thank you so much for the interview. I
Thank
had
you.
a blast
Yeah.
sharing everything.
Hey, future Jake here. Well, that was the interview with Adriana, Elle, and Rina. Thanks to our guests for coming. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe button. and we'd like to give our guest socials a shout out. Well, they'll be on the screen or in the description below. See ya.